So let's just settle into our meditation posture. So we're going to do again today this one called, the title is The Clarity of Consciousness. It's from the DB Module 1. And I really like it, but it takes a bit of getting used to. And I think just as we keep doing it over and over again, we're going to get much, much better at it. So yeah, because you're focusing on this idea of actually the idea of the mind being empty space rather than focusing on the breath. So it's not something that's as concrete as the breath, and it takes a little bit more thinking about, but it does take practice. So anyway, we'll do that again today. All right, everyone. So let's just settle into our meditation posture. If your feet are flat down on the ground, both feet on the ground, make sure they're not crossed over or ankles crossed or anything like that, just in a parallel position if they're down. And maybe you can put some cushion, little cushion underneath your feet. Other than that, if you are sitting in the usual cross-legged position on your chair or on a couch, maybe have your sit bones raised slightly with a little cushion, and you can put cushions under your knees. So let's just think about our pelvic bowl. We want it to be not tipping. We don't want it to be tipping too far back, so your sacrum is leaning back or too far forward. So you just want to be balanced there on top of your sit bones, shoulders on top of the hips, and your ears aligned with your shoulders as much as you can. So let's just, and the hands in the meditation mudra, right hand nestled in the left with the thumbs touching. And let's just imagine our spine is a string of pearls of light stretching from the base of the spine all the way up through the crown of the head. And so let's just lengthen our spine. Just imagine someone's very gently pulling that string. Your head is slightly tipped forward, the eyes are down, looking along the length of the nose to a spot about 2 inches ahead of you if they were opened. The tip of the tongue on the roof of the mouth, and relax the jaw. And let's just take our attention to the crown of our head and relax the scalp. And then just notice what happens to your face when you do that. Relax your face, your nose, your cheeks. And the jaw. And the area around the mouth. And then take our attention to the back of the head, relax the scalp. And then your ears, your temples. And just notice as you do that, your whole face relaxes yet again. We hold a lot of tension in our face. And relax the neck and the shoulders and the back. And if you're sitting on a couch or a chair, try not to lean into the surface that's supporting you. Maybe just try and hold ourselves up. And relax the throat, the chest, the belly, the arms, hands, fingers, legs, and feet and toes. Just bring our attention to the breath. Just notice the sensation of the cool air as you're breathing in, and slightly warmer air as you're breathing out. So we'll just adjust our motivation if we haven't already done a motivation for this morning ourselves in our own personal practice. So just think about your intention for your spiritual practice in general. And then for this meditation in particular. So just think we carefully make the determination to use our study, to use our meditation and our practice to increase our understanding and our insight, to help us get sort of realizations, and to take the next step onto your spiritual journey for your own sake, for all the people in your life, and then beyond all living beings. So just imagine all the people in your life around you now, the ones you love, your friends, the ones who love you, the ones who support you, then those who perhaps you're a little bit nervous of, or who irritate you, or maybe even have harmed you, and then the ones that you don't take terribly much notice of. Person you pass on your way to whatever transport it is you take to work, if you go to work. Maybe there's someone that passes by your house every day that you notice but don't really know. And then just bring the mind to the breath. Notice the sensation of a slightly cooler air as you're breathing in, slightly warmer air as you're breathing out. And just think of all these people in your life, these people of your life, all so precious and all equal in their wish to find happiness, constantly not able to even touch upon it, any kind of level of satisfaction, constantly wishing to avoid suffering and problems and constantly running into them. And they're all equal in their ability, same as all of us here. We all have this potential for incredible wisdom, compassion, kindness, and love, enlightenment. So let's just focus on the breath before we do our 9-round. If there's any sounds in your environment, just allow those sounds to be there. Notice whatever thoughts are arising in your mind, just allow them to abide and to fall. And try not to grab onto them or be distracted by them following a story. Just allow them to flow without judgment or discrimination. So when you're ready, I'll just remind you, breathing in with our 9-round breathing, breathing in blissful radiant white light. Pause at the top of the breath. Breathing out, start with the right nostril, breathing in, breathing out through the left. This energy of attachment, grasping, neediness, anxiety, wanting things to be perfect. Just let that go. Breathe it out as thick black yucky smoke. Then breathe again in through the left nostril, blissful radiant white light filling your whole body. And breathing out through your right nostril, all the anger energy, wishing to harm, jealousy, grudges, depression, this kind of anger. Thick black yucky smoke, it disappears into space. Then through both nostrils, breathing in, blissful radiant white light fills your whole body, your mind, your brain. And then breathing out all the ignorance, energy, not understanding reality or the way things are. And if you would like to try breathing even breaths, counting, you can count up to 4 to breathe in, pause for 1 or 2 seconds, and count up to 4 as you're breathing out. Just try it. You keep the breath even. It just helps to stabilize the mind. So if you're finished, just bring your mind back to the breath. If you're not quite finished yet, don't worry. And just feel. Do you feel a little bit different than when you started this morning? Just notice what the difference might be. So now just bring back to your mind the people of your life that we had in front of us earlier, around us. So we'll first start by creating an image of spacious clarity. So imagine you're lying on top of a hill with an unobstructed view. And you're looking up into this clear blue sky. And there's no planes or helicopters or buildings, pollution, no wildfire smoke, no birds, just clear blue sky. And focus your awareness on this luminous spaciousness. And allow yourself to merge with this clear, luminous space. Imagine your body and mind, as well as the surrounding environment, becoming one with this pure empty space, becoming empty, luminous, and clear, without any sense of separation or duality. Hold your awareness in the experience of this empty luminosity. Just that. Without thinking this and that, without judgments or discrimination. This is the clear, pure nature of your mind. So just rest in this space, relaxed, yet focused. When thoughts and emotions arise from this space, try not to engage with them or gravitate towards them or push them away with aversion. Just simply watch them arise, abide, and dissolve back into empty spaciousness. Try not to analyze the thoughts and the emotions that arise, or the mind, or the experience you're having right now. Just observe whatever arises with perfect neutrality. And as the thoughts pass, bring your awareness back to the clarity of your own mind. Everything that arises, the thoughts, emotions, feelings, sensations, experience of sound, smells, has the nature of spacious, luminous clarity, formless, space-like, clear awareness. And this is the pure nature of your consciousness. So let's just dedicate all the positive energy you've created this morning doing this meditation. Bring to mind the motivation that we generated at the beginning of the meditation, and dedicate the understanding, the spiritual energy, creative potential that you've created doing this meditation, all the positive energy to all the people of your life, anyone you know who may be suffering or unwell. Maybe they passed away. Maybe they passed away years ago. We just send some positive energy to them. Okay, everyone. Lots of love. Have a wonderful morning. Take care, and I'll see some of you tonight. Thank you so much, Shayla, for hosting.
Thank you.